So have you ever led a big restructure? I have done a few in my time, and I can remember the first ever that I led. I was a bit terrified. I followed things to the letter. Everything HR said to me, I followed it. And that meant clear communications, a well-drafted consult document, keeping everything quiet before we went out live. But it felt just not right, and it wasn't because it was my first restructure. All around me, folk were just getting quiet. Emails just got stiff and polite, and meetings just lost their energy. And at the time, I sort of couldn't work out what was going on. I was doing everything right, I was following the rules, I was talking to people, albeit in fairly guarded terms, but it just wasn't landing. The truth is, I hadn't even thought about, to my great shame, what it felt like to be done to. It took a really brave colleague to make me realise what was going wrong. She came up and said, "Look, I feel as though all my years of service, my value, my expertise counts for nothing anymore." That has stayed with me ever since. Because I was taking forward change because it was a leadership necessity at the time. Nobody was really disputing that in principle, but staff were experiencing it as a loss, a threat, a sense of identity just disappearing. And frankly, the paragraph at the bottom end of the letter saying, "Support is available from your employee assistance programme," was never going to cut it. What I know now is, number one, if you're going to change, make sure it's absolutely, fundamentally, definitely necessary. And it's the minimum needed to get to where you need to get to. Number two, tell folk about it and tell folk why and tell them early. No secrets. Number three, get people involved in the change, make them realise they're part of the change and they're necessary. This is the real work of leadership, it seems to me, in any change. And it's hard, but it's necessary.